us not to take guns. I mean, we're in a scary government facility. There's monsters running around. Who wouldn't want a weapon?
The guy's got a point,
Oh,
man.
he's got fists, okay.
Even
Fucking
you
box
just
up
using
monsters.
the gun as a club.
He's fucking beat.
Okay.
Everything is an improvised club if you're brave enough.
Even though out of
I don't know.
the,
It's not very.
I mean, I'm pretty brave. I'll beat someone to death with a gun.
We said
Gun.
brave, not psychotic.
Jeez.
The funny part is, I do have a handgun that's heavy enough you could beat somebody to death.
Why are we talking about beating people to death?
Because it's
Because
fun.
anything is a club if you're brave enough.
Well, we were talking about sacrificing you earlier, too.
Yeah, probably.
Please do.
I don't, is this black?
Yeah, it's like
Sacrifice
Purple
me.
For a second?
I like that one meme where
Oh, we're doing colors?
it's the
Just become
it's conversations between two girls, and the one girl thinks that she's
I mean, it doesn't actually matter.
I'll take the purple light ones.
and the other girl responds with a picture of her holding a cactus.
No.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Quick transition, but then you guys were like, we take the guns.
Response with, oh god, no, not that. Indeed.
I'm not gonna need a D12 in there.
Need to go through Scotty?
No, I need to get
Those
out
you see
of my
through.
chair.
I think that yours right there, right?
No way, man.
I'm not moving.
Ow, you got the fucking chair out of my foot. Move. I guess we'll sit together then. What's up,
All
buddy?
right,
Do the reach around.
No, that didn't hurt.
I was hoping so.
He's like, I want to hit you in the face if I wanted it to hurt.
Get
Never
out
hit
of
him in
the
the face
chair.
next time.
Yeah, some type of law enforcement.
He won't get out of the
chair. Or what?
This.
It's for martial arts.
No good.
What's
You want to arrest her?
You see,
What's that?
For
well, I moved the chair all the way over.
Azorius Arrester?
You did it for me.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Sorry.
You moved it for me.
Anyway, when you guys remember, so the Boros Legion.
You said good one arrest her. It's for martial arts characters. Like, this is the devil fit.
Alright, what was that name you said?
Azorius.
What? Alistair Crowley?
Yeah, Crowley.
Well, I would just list your background as like law enforcement or something. I'm trying to fit it into a completely different.
Should I be walking over here, or
No, that's for the law enforcement.
what's going on now?
Yeah.
He's streaming the
Just
sound.
law
You're
enforcement.
good. I am literally recording Let's Play.
Awesome.
Let's
That's
play
what the world
Dungeons and
needs.
Dragons.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I'm
It
gonna keep my
needs-
guard on
the world
my face
needs.
be seen by them.
For other human beings to
No,
see
but the
this
back of your head is.
prophecy.
I don't know if they'd be able to use that. Identify me.
They can see it through the reflection in the screen.
Get out, Dark Money. Get out.
So I guess
Oh,
eliminate
no,
your
no,
guard
no,
and
I
that's
was about to get up too.
Hey, Raz,
because it's on camera.
I'm gonna pull Big Brother privileges. Trade me chairs.
No.
No.
How the fuck is this gonna work? I'm gonna throw it over there to you, Dusty?
No, I'll get up and block around the fuck.
Try to strength 18 or something.
Look at it.
Yo, I got a strength of like 15 IRL. You want to see what that's like?
Scotty's in the way. Check him
My brain was like,
Wait,
I know that one. I understood that reference.
Congratulations, old man.
Oh my god, I think they're just like multiplying.
Right.
I'm trying to Scotty. So you gotta pick out a certain one of X or something?
All right, so I'll be a super bro about this.
I think I have the ones I need. I'm not sure.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna let you walk through before I sit down.
I'm gonna let you finish, but
I'm gonna leave it up there before I bring it out. Cause it's too fucking hot.
what is it?
Ramen noodle. I put it in for 5 minutes. It didn't fucking cook all the way, so I was like, fuck you. I put it in for another 5 minutes, and it cooked, and the bowl's hot as fuck now.
What do you think's gonna happen? Alright, this is a point of reference. And I had made a joke about us not actually starting to 7 normally. What I meant was, we're a goddamn bunch of cats. Holy fuck, this campaign we can start now, right?
No, I'm gonna go smoke.
Oh, dude! I'm in! Hold on, I'm missing some dice here. I don't know, someone figure that out.
You got
Hey,
the
Rap.
buttons on?
What dice am I missing?
Hello.
You got all of
Half
I
the group
appreciate
just
y'all
left to
letting me
have a
join in
break.
though. Like for real, appreciate y'all letting me join in. I've always wanted to fucking play this, try it out.
Nah, do it back.
Like you're leaving.
No,
We're glad to fucking share.
I was gonna say half the group just went to have a smoke. So I guess we're joining.
Oh, hey.
So yeah, after
We got menthol.
uh,
I was just like, hey,
when did
that
you
privilege.
step out? Right after the
I believe
had interrogated the.
we were just about to. We already figured out we were about to get her down, so it was right before you guys took her down. Because I'm short staffed to work right now, so I have to get up early in the morning. Yes, that last time and this time tonight too. So I gotta leave at 11:30. Short staffed by like 2 people.
Okay, good shit.
I'm honestly trying to get your decisions at hand, but well, you know, work.
Yeah, so they got her orders. She had orders to go locate a house and burn it down. So the boss wanted her to burn a place down, so they went to investigate that location.
It's some bad guy stuff, got it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, by the way, really like what you did on the giant tip thing. The form you were doing the whole, and it was actually really neat.
I did that a long time ago. It's kind of in the setting I've been working on for forever.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, of the strangers, I noticed I can't remember the lawful good one. He bears a striking resemblance to either the Ebon Warrior from Skyrim or Momon from Olden Warrior.
It's just a random piece of art I found online.
I think that's
so-
who he is, actually. It looked like a combination of both. I didn't bother to write down some character ideas
You
to be
notice
more
that
in theme with your campaign.
the art for Sachi, the suppressor that I used on there, is just someone doing Iron Man. Oh, like a medieval Iron Man.
I just said there was the God Killer armor he wore. Yeah, and there was like a medieval. We got stuck in a town where there was no modern technology. He basically made a whole new suit out of like stove parts and like water. The water came from like a water wheel and a pond or a stream or something like that.
But yeah, anyway, so there, they didn't really run into any kind of combat encounter there. They just looted the place and found some writings, text written in Druidic that had references to some sort of ritual that they couldn't quite figure out. No, they figured out somebody had the spell. I think Buddy's character has comprehend languages or something. So they used that to read it. And then they had a text that they found in a random chest there that seemed to indicate that a father and son had lived there, and not in harmony. So,
Well, father and son can often be contentious.
so the father was a druid. They don't know who the son was, but other than that, There was indications that the son did not think highly of his father. So, one of the notes inside the book of the rituals had references to a location, to a temple. So, that was their next clue.
Okay, I was actually gonna run this by you because this is more of a rough draft, really. Because I was trying to be a bit more. I was actually gonna ask, by the way, what are devils? I know you said that in the forum thing you said that there was a lot of animism going on. Are devils just like really dark spirits then, or are they actual devils? It's just that it's from a different plane. Or
I haven't really put a whole lot of thought into it. I tend to like, ancestor worship and animism and those kind of faiths. I think they're kind of cool flavor-wise.
I'm trying to think
A lot cooler than the big deities. So.
I'm trying to think. It's from the voodoo, however you want to pronounce it, there's much different ways. Religion. There's these spirits who are extremely dark and destructive, but not technically evil. Right? They represent like the dark side of nature. When like a snake will eat a chicken's babies, or like eating somebody else to stay alive. Not necessarily killing them, but of course.
Slavic mythology, they have Alenko, which is like a spirit of misfortune, close to a demon, but not quite.
Yeah, of course, it could be that, because I know in some religions, there is spirits and gods, but God is really more like a title. Like they're just like really like they're just the most powerful of the spirits. It's like so like saying like they're the Duke or royalty in a way. Oh, right, I keep getting this sidetracked. I was thinking he became because he had a hermit background, so I was thinking, well, why would he become a hermit? So I was thinking he was born into maybe like a noble family, but because because his family was human and he had the whole fiendish traits going on, he was probably ostracized. I was thinking maybe from the Federation of Rune.
That's my favorite part of the game from the movie.
I know, right?
You're actually supposed to swing the chain. Wait, right?
So you're.
That's
I will sit in
but
your
he
lap.
wasn't exactly true, so that's why I decided not to give him like the whole background.
Don't do it, Rev.
But you know how
No!
they kept
This
secrets.
actress is shared better
They basically buried his secrets and stuff like
Hey
that.
Santa, we gonna talk about the first thing that pops up?
Boing.
And I know you're talking
Alright,
about
let me
how
get
the
up.
whole
Bow Bow Wow.
Because it literally has like
Suspicious
my
that
goal
they
pressing
did
into my nuts right now. It's very uncomfortable.
Does
When
it
you
feel
get
smooth?
out,
How this is still
I
sharing.
said let me get up.
Hey Scotty, does it feel smooth like a baby bottom?
Oh my god.
I mean, he is the baby here, so. It's not actually pedophilia, though. It's that barely legal shit.
younger they are, the softer the mouth.
Oh my god, why are you doing it? Alright. No more. That's enough.
I'm just kidding.
That's enough of that.
He's a furry, so the peanut butter trick works.
Is it cheating if your dog licks peanut butter off of your balls? I mean, it's your dog. God damn it, is right. My whole fucking everything is.
Yeah, you just said that. And it got recorded. There you go, man.
At least it's not a live stream.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Hey!
I turned the live stream back on. As soon as it catches up, they're gonna hear that little gem.
At least they're not hearing about the dog's little gems.
Oh god.
That's where all the peanut butter went.
So,
I got it.
yeah.
Question
Okay.
you gotta ask yourself is it smooth, creamy, or chunky?
Junkie, always.
Extra
Rib
crunch.
for her pleasure.
Whoa. Whoa.
You got that from Wayne's World.
Turn them sons of bitches inside out and they're good for your pleasure. Huh? Think about that.
It's still on the live stream.
I don't care.
We've already set a new low.
Right. Like, at this point, we can't dig the hole any deeper. We might as well just keep
I
I don't know, dude. I can use a
Yeah.
backhoe. My uncle's got one.
Anyway,
Okay.
okay, so catch up
You are
for
bored.
everybody. Okay,
Yep.
so you remember, well, anybody who was here, first session, you guys got hired by a Sea Lord of Genoa.
Miss Eliota, some bullshit.
Yeah, Elodia.
This
Lady
has me
Elodia.
locked in a sex
And
dungeon.
yep, and you guys could have been awesome, cool, noble heroes and saved the day, but somebody decided to seduce their boss. And,
shit.
so first session, the party was split up, and you all looked like a bunch of dumbasses and missed all the loot. But most of the people who were hired alongside you to go on a little expedition to create a border state all died, so you morons got left in charge. And so I suppose he's functionally team leader here. So Dean, the paladin,
Oh no.
led a team across the sea without Sam, who was still in the sex dungeon.
Why did you save me, asshole?
That, you know, when there's a tie on the door, you just, you go on your way. That's how it works.
And during that time, it turned out that the ride was a pirate ship, and a pirate joined them. So that was session 2. They fought some other pirates. More individuals from the Dales, like the individuals that attacked.
Privateers.
Yeah, right.
I've
Privateer.
been lied to 4
He's
times
a privateer. He has a letter of marque.
Yes.
So it's legal. And then session 3 was your conflict with the Stag Lord's bandits, so to speak, and one of them in particular seemed to have information that was useful to you guys. So you rescued the cleric from their clutches, and then judiciously cast sleep on her so that you could interrogate her for the location of a random shack that her what? Shack, same thing.
Just clarify.
There was a shack outside the hut.
Oh Jesus.
Or is there a hut outside the shack?
You
I
know,
remember there was
tomato,
an
potato.
Yeah.
Okay. And there you found a ritual book written in a language that none of you read, except magic is a thing, so you could read it, and it appears to be some sort of druidic ritual that an individual who lived there was attempting to perform. And then you also found some evidence that the father and son that were located in that shack did not get along. And reference to a temple nearby of a particular deity. There you go. Now you guys are heading back from the shack to go back to Olag of Nissos, a lovely trade post that is your base of operations. Having recovered the ritual book, and still dragging your prisoners along.
How I'm gonna get the hell out of here is what I'm wondering.
Well, when you will already be there when they get there. You got sent along, so when you guys arrive back at the trading post, he will have arrived as well, having been sent because he was driving Elodian nuts. Not you can tolerate him, but it turns out that he's an idiot.
IRL.
And she sent along an enforcer to the city of Genoa to aid towards the effort. Yes.
In the note you referring to when I said a particular deity, did it actually say the name of the deity?
It did. Erastiel.
Trying to remember from
Fuck winches.
I feel like I should write that down somewhere.
I have a notebook.
Probably should.
Purple notebook.
Alright.
Probably did. You guys should take notes because you keep forgetting everything.
How do you
Makes
spell it?
hard for me to write a plot.
How do you spell it?
Oh,
This morning.
What?
Cocoa House.
Sure, why not?
Then some bullshit.
Honestly, I made up the name on the spot. I'm lucky even I remembered what it was. So I don't actually know how to spell.
Alright, you just.
Alright,
What was it? I'm just gonna guess how to spell it.
so IRASTIL. That's what we're gonna go with. Because that sounds roughly
Erastiel?
correct. What?
Was it Erastiel?
I-T what?
I did what?
What?
This guy distracted me.
So it was IR. Ask him.
A-S-T.
I spelled it already and I've already forgotten.
Was that I-A-L or I-E-L?
IRASTIL.
Okay, thank you.
Era still. I guess. Or something like that. Pronounce it how you like.
Guess it'll
That's
run
not
how
how my
it
whole-
is.
Oh,
And then
campaign
I'll just
setting.
fucking-
The continent. No one even knows how it's
Ah,
pronounced.
I kicked my own paper. Last time I kicked the cat.
So anyway, yeah.
This is good.
So that
Hey, buddy.
you weren't along with that. You got sent back with the initial prisoner, the other prisoner that they had who was useless.
Damn useless prisoners.
But obviously they're gonna communicate this stuff to you when you're like, hey, I'm gonna stick around.
Hair, those
Make it
purple
back.
things.
So you guys are
Yeah, water.
at Olog's trade post.
I should say make it 2 enforcers that she sent, because I'm done playing the rogue. He was a useless character, I didn't like him, so I'm switching over to a mystic level 4.
Okay, what is the mystic?
Awakened Mystic.
Yeah, it's from the Honor of Tycana.
Asaya.
Oh, okay.
Rubber.
So you guys should run that by me before the beginning of the campaign.
If you're really busy, you usually don't listen to me when you're busy.
Well, it would have been nice to know.
Yeah.
Just because I would have liked to look over that class before you start.
It's not too broken.
It's D&D official.
Well, it's not official. It's playtest material. It's not properly balanced yet.
It's still their official material.
So, anyway, okay. Yeah, I guess 2 enforcers. The rope's just gonna bugger off and do whatever,
Oh, what was the junk I picked up that you never rolled?
I honestly don't remember. I thought I rolled it at the end of the day.
I was looking for that. No, I found it.
Well,
There you go.
I don't remember, so. Wasn't it stones? Wasn't it a certain number?
No, that was before.
Okay.
That was the last time when I got the
Okay,
shit. It was a bunch of knickknacks that I'll roll up later.
Okay. Remind me to roll those up later. Okay, so you guys are back at Olog's place, base of operations. You have a new piece of information about a temple of a deity. I don't know. Do any of you have vague knowledge of a deity?
Maybe you want a knowledge religion check?
It would be a knowledge.
Yo, I just dropped that so hard it's not even funny.
Yeah. Well, someone might know more than you. There are people who actually have that as a skill.
I have it as a skill. I'm a paladin, dude.
Not all paladins understand their religion, dude.
I rolled a 19 or 18.
He rolled a 19. And he actually has it as a skill.
Oh, yeah.
So 22.
Okay. So you were aware that this is a deity of the nation of Norman. This is a god of hunt.
Being the asshole that I am, I don't share any of this information with anybody.
So
Yes, sir.
I mean, you have knowledge of religion too. Your character has knowledge of religion too, if I can recall. Or was it just history?
No, I have religion.
I mean, you do have history.
I do have history.
You also have religion. You do. You have both history and religion.
Sorry, I actually grabbed.
Here's the thing, though. I can't give you a ton of information. This Murin's kind of North Koreaing it up in the setting. So you don't. A lot of information about Murin is not really well known. Only people from Murin know a lot about Murin. But you know that is their god of war. And interestingly enough, called the Snake.
Alright, guys. So, moral of the story is that some deer prick got her some shit about hunting shit.
Okay. Right in my eye.
I mean, fair.
Knowledge nature checks probably would have told you that much too.
What do you have? Just see what you're saying.
Okay, so question is, what do you guys do with that information?
What are you doing, Dustin?
Back question.
Well, I mean, oh, I don't have to make decisions for us.
Because you're the paladin.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess obviously we need to
Congrats,
interrogate.
you accidentally became in charge.
Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea. Okay.
Let's hold a vote
Alright, you guys want to do a vote? Let's do a vote.
in favor of Dustin.
No, man, Supreme.
Hey, hold up. Who? I don't know anyone named Dustin.
And whatever the fuck is Dean.
I said let's agree on the action, not on him being the leader. Because the thought of him having a say in my well-being is terrifying.
You
I
have
don't know.
you have 2 high charisma scores before. Take your pick.
What's your charisma score?
18.
What's yours?
16.
Oh god.
Okay.
We're screwed.
And they're brothers.
What are their scores again?
Yeah, so
18
you know we're going to
16.
put each other over all of you. I want you all to know this.
Yeah.
14.
I was gonna say, obviously you put sex before anybody else, so as long as there's a birthday.
Clearly. I fucked our boss. I mean, did I mean to? I mean, kinda
Yeah.
a little bit, but I didn't
I mean, you
expect
rolled
to
for
roll a
it.
20.
He was like, I was doing it for the meme, guys.
Right. I got
Did you get us a bonus?
Okay.
Alright, enough talking, let's
No.
go.
You got
Let's
him a
go find
bonus.
out more about this.
There was
temple.
tip, too.
Yeah. A metal tip. Ooh.
Hey,
Okay,
we got stuff to do.
bring it in.
Alright, we're gonna go we're gonna go interrogate the priest, we're gonna find out more about the temple. Start asking around.
Do you guys know of any priests?
Nope.
That's why I said ask
I mean,
around, see if they can
Well,
find
I
the
know
right
a priest, but I don't think he knows anything unless he heard it from one of those bandits.
I'm just gonna like walk around.
Can I roll to
asking
try to
everyone
remember?
for-
I overheard it.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll to see if you
Picked up
remember
anything.
them.
I just like walk around asking people if they're priests until I find one.
There aren't a whole lot of people in this area. It's largely uninhabited.
Some type of
So you kind of got Olog's encampment,
23?
lumber mill. What?
I think it was like 23 altogether.
Okay.
Can we see if the monk would know anything at all about?
I don't know. It would depend on what skills he has.
My skills are acrobatics and athletics.
You should have insight and
Yeah.
stealth, so you.
Inclined to think that any of the information you remember related to maybe this is not relatively in this particular situation.
Alright, well let's ask around this area. Because we're in the where are we now? We're still at the auction house. Am I still at the auction house?
No, we're at the. It's not an auction house. It's like a. It's like a
Lumber
lumber
yard.
mill.
Well then ask some of the lumber workers. Maybe they know. They live here.
Well, I mean, the most obvious thing would be to,
I go ask Oleg.
yeah,
I ask the named NPC.
the named NPC.
Follow the
Controls.
I mean, jeez.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I guess you could go ask Oleg about it.
So, I guess I grab a couple beers. Like, walk over. I'm like, hey,
Friendly reminder: you do have Oleg's sister-in-law in captivity. Should probably deal with that as well.
I plan to. Don't worry.
Okay.
There's gonna be dealing with that. God, what was her fucking name again?
I don't even remember.
Eleanor.
Eleanor. That's what I named her. Eleanor.
I did take a note. So proud of you right now. Like,
Cool.
I have
So-
no.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
so, Oleg. I caught Eleanor.
What?
Caught.
Ah, this
Not
one.
kidding.
That was not mine.
What?
It's not mine.
Oh, different purple one?
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
You bonked her
Now you're just confusing me.
My handwriting's not that awesome.
The name of that character. Anyway. I made that character. What is that character? Favorite soul. God of Rock. I might have lost it. Not gonna lie.
It's all good.
Nope, never mind.
Yep.
Remember, that's
Also-
indigo, by the way. Not purple.
I was gonna say this one's not mine.
Wrong color.
Let me see.
How do I have two?
This is totally mine.
Yeah, it is. Like, all of the notebooks I have are yours.
Give me that one back. Oh, it's got my art in it. Hold up.
Anyway.
I actually want that one back.
And by art, he means doodlings that bring to mind a demented 5-year-old.
I mean,
You right?
The unicorn fetish.
Robert.
hey.
She's not a demented 5-year-old. She's only 6 months. Or 7 months.
Anyway, there's also characters. Some of them seem to be written in my handwriting, so
There's like an entire short story chapter in here of mine.
sweet.
Dusty, when are we gonna make that short story?
I don't know.
We both stop sucking. Anyway, so, yeah. So, Oleg looks mildly annoyed that you didn't kill his sister-in-law.
We can kill her
Mike.
now.
It's not the right. It wouldn't have been the right thing to do. I know your wife wouldn't be particularly thrilled with it, would she? Hey, look at it this way. You have to deal with her a little bit more, but you gain brownie points. I mean,
Also, we brought here.
far more importantly, if you don't want to deal with her, we can just make her carry our shit.
Friendly reminder, she's high level.
Yeah, there's a lot of us.
I did drag somebody into a fire and just keep them there, so I hope she has that in mind.
Remember, she said all of you want fun. Yeah.
We're
So-
even.
Anyway, so yeah, he's mildly annoyed, but then kind of goes, did you get my wife's ring? Forgot about.
I 100% forgot about it, but I'm sure Eleanor knows where it's at.
I'm sure she does.
Look, it's not like, okay, and I'm not gonna, don't tell anyone I said this, but who's she gonna tell if you beat the shit out of her to get it back?
You're a paladin.
Are
Friendly
we,
reminder.
are we all
I
there?
know.
Tempting, but you're a paladin.
Are we all there?
All depends on whether he wants you to.
But I want to say, I don't care.
Okay.
He's
I
a
just
paladin.
walked over
I'm
with
not.
some beer. I was like, hey, so I've got good news and bad news.
I can tell
The
you.
bad news is that your sister-in-law's still alive. The good news is that I brought her back.
Further good news, beat the shit out of her.
It's a
But
woman's place.
you are lawful, right? So you can place her under house arrest.
You can, in fact, do that. Well, there's an actual law enforcement officer present.
Yes.
Put the cuffs on her.
Oh
Dano.
shit, that means I have to defer to you.
Book her, Dano.
I was, in fact, the highest level of authority in the area.
Yes.
But now, so officer, I say with a salute. As I'm holding my beer.
Stick her in a hot box until she gets us right back.
Alright, see? I'll wash my hands of this.
It's not how lawful good work.
Have you seen police proceedings?
Yeah, those are lawful
Aren't you
neutral.
our party leader? He has to defer to you. Like, he can suggest the decisions, but if you don't say that's a go, I mean, really.
You're the captain. I'm just the sergeant.
What do we know? I missed some shit.
Our paladin is engaging some very questionable behavior.
Which was backed by the law enforcer over here, so yeah.
Well, I got
Like, what was her crime? Like, what did she do?
She's a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a thief. She tried murking us.
She stole my heart.
Dang her.
She kidnapped him.
She died.
I mean, it's for thieves, you can take their hands. You know?
Well, I wasn't against that on principle. You know, she's kind of cute.
That's what Miles.
Do you want her hands?
No, that's fucked up.
You just said that you weren't against the idea. So,
Trial of 1,000 cuts.
There's literally only my handwriting in this.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Like, the characters in there are all ones that I did while I was at the guard shack in Holland.
That is not your handwriting. That is definitely my handwriting right there. I wrote that here.
Okay. That 100% is my handwriting, bud.
That is not your handwriting.
Anyways, cut that.
Okay,
bitch
did
until
we
she
did we
talks.
get any information out of Eleanor?
no. Where's your coffee jug?
Where's that bitch at? I'm going to find her.
That is my handwriting.
I'm
and
going
that
to
is my-
torture her until I
Both
get
of
it.
those are my handwriting. I know what my handwriting looks like.
Who has intimidation?
Anyway,
Here you go.
You come with me.
Okay.
Where's
follow
this
him.
fucking chick at? We're going to get answers.
I
Hold
already
on.
got as much answers as she's going to give you about plot relevant things. At this point,
We
you're
will.
just trying to recover a ring.
Well, that's what we're looking for then. We're going to cut that bitch till she talks.
Okay, no, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Look, the rogue is agreeing with me on this.
He's
Not
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 wrong.
rogue anymore.
I'm a mystic. Background's wall, by the way.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah, see? So,
So,
I'm a pirate.
so just so you know,
we can go incognito.
just so you know,
Since when do I ever listen
you
to
pickpocketed her as the rogue. So, the
Oh
rogue
no,
has
the
the
rogue
ring.
has the ring.
I left all my gear with the party before we sent it off.
Oh, okay, cool.
That is a convenient.
I take
That
it.
is like the most Deus Ex
I
Machina
take
thing
all
I've
his
ever
shit.
seen in my
Yeah.
life.
Because I can carry it.
You pickpocketed all the stuff out of her pocket. That's how you found the note with the orders on it.
Oh, yeah.
And you also found the ring and stole it. So,
What is the ring called?
it's just a wedding ring.
Alright, well, we give the wedding ring to Oleg.
I no longer have the
And
wedding.
he's quite happy and tells you thank you. I appreciate this. Well, that horrible piece of trash related to my wife really upset my wife by stealing this. So
I still say
I'm pleased that she is now likely to be less
Woman, I
upset.
say.
That's beneficial to me.
Way.
Just like my life not sucking level. So
About does it offset the fact that she's still alive?
only slightly. actually laughs in character.
Hard. Oh no, he's a pirate. Fuck.
Privateer.
It's legal.
You got a badass over here.
It's legal. It's not theft if a government tells you you can do it.
I'm lawfully acquiring goods and repurposing them and my needs.
Anyway,
By the
so,
way, I
do you know
I'm
anything
small.
about the stag god of Daenerys?
So I can ride you in battle.
What?
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so. Nern? Yeah, that's tough. Because nobody really goes to Nern or comes out of Nern.
What is that?
I've been in a lot of places, and Nern ain't one of them.
Exactly. That's true of most people.
Okay, I have a real quick. Could you draw what's on the shield? And that way, that way I actually like have an idea of what I'm carrying around.
Okay, hold up.
And sigil of Mountaineer.
So, are we still asking this woman questions, or are we done?
We're done with it. At least for now. We're talking till. You're putting an awful lot of effort into this dick you're drawing.
There you go.
Big baby bastard. That's a big baby bastard right there.
Rip that out. Yes. I'm gonna keep that just for now.
That is actually the shape of my holy symbol and everything. And until there's a better until there's a better religious symbol, this is my proxy for it.
Okay, so.
DM's like, hey, your symbol's a giant dick.
Just deal with it. You know you want to walk around with the shield with a dick on it. Okay, so
Crudely painted.
so Oleg kind of thinks for a moment, and then he goes, "You know, I think I know a guy.
You know,
Right? Yeah. I know I have who is from Naren, who also might be willing to part with some information. But I would need some time to get a hold of him and get him to head our way, since we're in the literal middle of fucking nowhere. But he's fond of drinking. Sometimes he can be loose-lipped. So perhaps we could get him here and get him to impart some information. He might be able to help you with figuring out.
Well, it just so happens to be that I know a thing or two about drinking myself, so I'm certain that we can get him more than blasted enough to give us anything we want. Got anything you need doing around here in the meanwhile?
So we have run into some trouble recently. So there happens to be on the other side of the river a very dense forest that is not quite enshrouded in the unfortunate fog that seems to be lingering so heavily in the middle of the river delta. So, there's a good place to expand my operations. The problem is, every time I send workers over there,